Hello and welcome back to the Super Heavyweight YouTube channel, where in today's episode we will continue with the Barcelona Master League being played on the difficulty mode of Superstar. So just a quick recap: we beat Michelin 2-0 in the Champions League, 2 goals from Kylian Mbappe, a fantastic result. Zenit lost to Marseille, which has meant that the group is wide open and one of 3 teams, or 2 of 3 teams should I say, can still qualify. So it's still going to be a tough set of matches, but I'm quietly confident that we should have the beating of both Marseille and Zenit St. Petersburg. So we'll see how that goes, but we're back in the league playing Levante, and then we've got the big game, the El Clasico against Real Madrid. So I'm going to get straight into it. Before I do, just want to check the manager's office quickly. Pjanic is injured for a few days. We've had an offer for a job or something along those lines. Just to give you a quick update again, just a reminder on the transfer dealings. We've got the opportunity to sign Pogba, Fernandes, Dybala, and I'm looking to see if we can get Haaland, and then we have to make a decision. I'm more inclined to go with Pogba at the moment than Bruno Fernandes, just because he's 126 million. Dybala's 118 million as well, so that's something we might have to do. So I'm just trying to purchase, or at least have a bid accepted for a number of players, just so that I can then obviously look to then decide what's the best way to approach this. So what I'm going to do is just going to make a few substitutes just to freshen up the squad. So we'll probably give Lenglet a rest, because obviously we've got the El Clasico. Give Neto a game there. Ansu Fati, Mbappe. I'll bring on Lionel Messi. So we'll put him in that attacking midfielders role. Make him captain as well whilst he's at the club. Of course, he will be leaving to go to PSG, I believe. So of course we've got some players there. I'm also going to bring on Junior Firpo as well. Can probably bring in Coutinho, but I'm just going to go with this team for now. And then of course we've got a few other players. Pjanic is injured, but we'll go with that. Looks a solid team against Levante, so very happy with that. So just whilst this is loading, just want to thank everyone for your support with regards to this YouTube channel. Really appreciate it. I couldn't have imagined that the channel would grow so fast, so I'm very happy with that. And of course I'm glad to be uploading videos, and of course the reason we're doing this is to try and maybe one day purchase our own football club here in England, maybe League 2 or National League. So we'll see how that goes. So that's one of the reasons why we've set up this YouTube channel. But of course Levante have a big chance to beat Barcelona. Of course we are in the middle of a revival, or shall we call it a revolution. So we have some really important decisions to make as to who we purchase, to try and make sure that we can end up winning the league and the Champions League, because of course we are out of the Copa del Rey. It was a very disappointing result where we lost to a lowly ranked team. The less we talk about it, the better. But in a way, I'm glad that's happened, because it just illustrates that there's a massive rebuilding job to do. So, of course, that's something I'm looking forward to put together. But again, when you've got Mbappe, he's just got on the end of that, nearly loops over the keeper. And again, Mbappe's on fire. I mean, what would we do without him? And could you imagine him and Haaland? The keeper really should have caught that, but has tipped it over the bar, and that gives us a chance to have a set piece and maybe score. I just want to make sure that all the players that we can possibly have coming forward, so we'll just do that and put that together. So I hope you're enjoying the content. Do let me know in the comment section how we should approach this, what should we do. Of course, there are a few suggestions already, so we'll take that into consideration. I mean, I'd love to get Dybala at the club as well, so to replace one superstar Argentinian with another. Well, that's a wayward pass there by De Jong, and now it's a 2-on-2. That's a great ball, but PK's come across, and it's a goal. I mean, wow, that's too easy. Poor defending. That left us 2-on-2, and Morales has gone and scored, and that's not the start that we wanted. Consider that we got the El Clasico next, and I was hoping that could we beat Levante, that'll then mean hopefully Real Madrid have lost. We're 9 points behind them at the moment. Again, too easy. I think PK should have come up, but again, he's just very slow, unfortunately. Of course, that's what happens when you begin to get old. But they're just too easy. I mean, it's good skill there by the striker, and a great finish as well, right in the corner. And Neto's got no chance. So it's the skipper as well. But that's very disappointing, because I thought we started the game really well, and it just doesn't feel right at the moment. Of course, we've got Klosterman coming in, and Busquets can also play as a fourth centre back, so that's why he's not being sold this season. Otherwise, it would be a complete rebuild. But we just have to keep going. I do believe that we've got the quality on Messi being dispossessed, and again, it's 2-on-2. Got to be very careful, because we've just seen what happens. De Jong, good closing down there. Merriman, and we've won the ball back. Got to get that ball out there to Mbappe. Oh, he's on fire. Plays that ball there to Fati. Oh, couldn't quite get there, but that's where we are dangerous. Of course, Messi has been sold, and I'm hoping that we can then bring in a lot of the players that we want. I mean, the plan was to go to a 4-3-3 with one defensive midfielder, which we haven't done so far because I brought Messi back in. Of course, it was suggested that we probably sell Dembele, but I just feel that we've just got to concentrate here. I was trying to get that ball to Mbappe, but he just stopped running. But as I was saying, with Dembele, we won't get much money for him, because he is still quite young. I think he's 23 years old. When he plays as a left wing forward, he's 86 overall rating, and I think that's a good squad player to have, because it's not just about having a really, really good 11, it's about having a really good squad. And Levante again have another shot, so that's not the best start that we've had so far. They are playing a 4-4-2, so there should be a lot of space for us, but that hasn't actually transpired. So I'm hoping that Dest and Dembele can conjure up something. Messi with the pass there, getting cut out. PK's backtracking. Moraes, the goal scorer. This is all over the place. I don't know what's going on. I think I'm gonna have to probably just go back in, because we are at 6s and 7s. I mean, they should have already scored that. I mean, literally, you could have had a nap there in the 6-yard box or 18-yard box. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to go back to that 4-3-3 as I suggested, and just make that change now. So De Jong could go in there. Busquets has just come there deep, and of course Messi can just be slightly higher. But we'll have to play there as a... So we're just moving a bit out there to the right. Can we just maybe move him up and then have him as an attacking midfielder, just so that... Actually, no, I'm going to bring him down as a centre midfielder just to be on the safe side, because I just feel that... and the reason I've done this is because eventually, by having Pogba, that will mean Pogba can play on his natural left-hand side, De Jong will be there on the right, and we've got either Busquets or the current injured player, which is Pjanic. So that's the reason why I've done that. So hence the reason I'm just got to get that away, clear that. I mean, they've hit the post. I mean, we are living dangerously. This is very disappointing, and again, this is why we need to bring in those players, big characters, and of course players who have proven themselves and will help the club get back to dominating possession, and of course not giving away chances, should I say. So again, every time we get the ball going forward, we lose it. No real possession in Levante's half, which is really what's our downfall, to be honest. We need to control possession in this area. Got to try and get Mbappe. Oh, Mbappe! Then he scores. I mean, that would have been a wonderful goal. I mean, it's literally come down to the quality of one player. That's Kylian Mbappe. Again, a simple ball down the middle. Probably Levante should have probably stopped. I just find Dembele, when he plays down the right hand side, we've got to be careful here because we could be left open. But I just find when he plays down the right hand side, he's not as effective as when he's coming in from the left. So of course, that is one area we are trying to find players to come in. And another shot there by the skipper, I believe it's Moraes. He's had a good game, but I was hoping if I could have got that goal with Mbappe against a run of play, that probably would have given us the confidence to go on and do really well. But the good thing is, at least we've gone back to the old Barcelona formation, which was the 4-3-3. It used to be Busquets, Iniesta. Oh, Mbappe with another good shot. I mean, that's what we've got to do. Create the openings. So it used to be Iniesta, Xavi and Busquets. Now we'll probably have Busquets, De Jong, and I'm hoping for Pogba. So I'm going to wait for that decision to probably, or make that decision come nearer the transfer window. I'm not going to do that now. Oh, Dembele with a shot. Oh, just over the bar. He has scored 2 goals similar to that previously, so of course it's not Morales, sorry, not Moraes, Morales, so the Levante skipper, scoring after 10 minutes. But I think, look, they've had 5 shots on target and they hit the post, so it really should be 2 or 3 nil up. So we're still in the game, which is pleasing to know. But I think we've got to be a bit more defensively sound. I just think we just need to also just keep more possession in their half, which we were beginning to do, and that did create a few chances. Mbappe with his pace, and he gets his shot away again, and again a good save by the keeper, but he's looked dangerous. He's the only player that's really looked dangerous coming forward. So Levante have got the ball. I'm hoping that a few more chances we can create and possibly can still win this game. We haven't given up on it yet. Dest. He's trying to get that ball. Bardi, the number 10, so it looks like the playmaker. Keeper's come out. Got to try and just get that ball out as well. Ooh, that could be a bit dangerous. Didn't really want to give that to PK. Was actually looking to go further afield. But we've got the ball. It's a good play there. Ansu Fati. Can he get a run on the player? He can, but again, it's well defended there by Levante. They've done really, really well. They've got the goal, so we've got to make sure that we score. Messi in an unfamiliar role, may have to look to probably put him slightly further forward. And I think I'm going to have to make that change sooner rather than later, just because Dembele hasn't been as instrumental as I would have hoped for. But again, he's out of, well, I suppose he can play down the right wing forward position, but I'm going to move him down the left wing forward position. So we'll clear that ball, and what we'll do is we'll make that substitution now. So we'll make those changes, I'm going to bring Dembele over to the left-hand side, where he goes to 86. I'm going to move Messi as the right wing forward. Ansu Fati I'm going to take off, and I'm going to bring on Coutinho. So we'll bring on Coutinho. Maybe have him as an attacking midfielder, because we've got to get a goal now. So that's what we'll do. But that's the formation. I'm hoping that once Pjanic is back in the team, I think that are really good. I mean, he's a young kid for Ansu Fati, so of course don't be too disappointed. Not the best game, but he's had a few, and I just think a rest, because he's pretty much started most of the games that we've had. So of course a lot of pressure for a young kid that we've put on his shoulder, but that's just where we are at the moment. We're not playing well. We don't have the plays that we would want. That's a good tackle there by Messi, putting in the work, but Mbappe does really well. Dest waiting for support, and that's the ball there for Mbappe, not quite, but that was a run to make. I'm just trying to think, should I move Mbappe out to the wing and then look to have Messi playing down the middle? Of course, it just hasn't really worked for us at the moment. We've moved the ball there to Des, who's given us a lot of space down that wing. Mbappe there to Dembele with a cross. Oh, everyone's in the box, and I think it's ricocheted off our player. Could have gone anywhere, to be honest. That was quite dangerous, but 20 minutes to go. It's a big 20 minutes. Can we get 2 goals? Of course, it's going to be very difficult, but we're now beginning to play better football. Oh, Coutinho nearly gets away. Could he have played that to Messi? Mbappe is trying to wriggle his way in there. And again, that's the Barcelona press. And we've won the ball back. Can we get Mbappe in? Or not quite, but that was the right pass to make. Just wasn't able to execute that. And again, Levante able to bring the ball away. It's a tight affair now at the moment. We've had the better of the game, but it's 10 minutes to go. We need to try and get a goal. What's happened there? Levante get the shot away. 10 minutes to get a goal. I mean, we really need to get a draw here, just so that we can go into the Clasico with a bit more confidence, because these are the games we really should be winning. Verpel to Dembele. Dembele with the cross. Just well defended there by Levante. And Mbappe again gets into a really good position. I'm quietly confident I can get the chance, but when we get the chance, we need to make sure that we can take it. Well defended again. It's cleared. Dest needs to get a move on, needs to get that throw quickly. Oh, it's slightly nerve-wracking here at the moment now. Messi plays that to forward. Just got to try and get that ball out there to Verpel. Get the cross in. And Dembele with the goal. What a goal! Slightly fortunate, but fantastic finish. I mean, he has come up with some crucial goals. I mean, Verpel with the cross. I was actually hoping that we'd get Mbappe running on and we'd be able to get the ball to him, but Mbappe stayed outside. Verpel's running. Dembele's made the late run. A bit of a fortunate cross, because I don't think that was intended to go exactly there. Has it taken a deflection? No, it's just gone straight there to Dembele from Verpel. And a fantastic finish. We are looking for a left back eventually. Bit of a curler there, but a great volley there by Dembele. And we've got the equaliser, which I think we rightly deserved, because we have been knocking on the door and creating chances, but we just weren't able to take it away. But can we win the ball back and possibly get another goal? So this is going to be quite interesting. we've got a chance. Can we get away Mbappe? Oh, great tackle there. And nearly got another chance there. But look, I'll take that 1-1. We're scratching our heads, to be honest, because we're thinking, how do we lose this game? But the poor showing in the first half has cost us, and we weren't able to get a shot away. So that was our issue. I mean, there was the warning sign there with the early shot, but look, what we'll do is we'll take that. We're still finding our feet. We haven't really had a dominant performance as of yet, but look, we are 6th. We're now 11 points behind Real Madrid, so really we've got to beat Real Madrid, which is going to be easier said than done, but a good rest. I'm hoping that we can bring back in Pjanic. We'll change the formation here as well, and it's the big one, the El Clasico derby. So you go into the derby without a win in quite some time. How do you plan to approach the match? Well, we're going to plan to win, and that's it. We have no concerns. When you've got Kylian Mbappe, you've got a goal scorer. I just feel that we need more goal scorers, because it just seems that we're too reliant on Kylian Mbappe. So what I'll do is, that's why I'm thinking, should we go with the approach with Haaland? We'll have a look. Let's just hope that Haaland's accepted. Right, so at least we've got, well, Mbappe is called the Phantom, so that's good. But even better news is we've got some scouting options, so we'll have a look at that. But Haaland is asking for better terms, so we'll see what's recommended, and then we'll take it from there. So what we'll do is we'll go straight into this, go into negotiations, and have a look at what they want. It's literally the salary, which isn't really much of an issue. So that's 94 million, and we've got Pogba for 106. So of course we will need to sell someone. I think that someone's going to have to be Brathwaite. So we've got some options. So before I end the episode, look, we've got Pogba, Fernandes, Dybala. Klosterman's already arrived, which he's a much needed centre back. And what I like about Klosterman, again, thank you to the super heavyweight fans who suggested that we should purchase Klosterman. Again, defensive awareness is 79, ball winning 80, aggression 77. But look at the pace, 93 acceleration and speed for a defender. I'm assuming, I don't really know much about him. I know he plays for RB Leipzig, but I imagine he's a right back as well, yeah, or a left back or whatever, just so that he can play there as well. So that gives us another option. And stamina is 86. So I think the way we defend, which is in reality 1-on-1, and he's quite big as well, 189 centimeters. So he's a bit of a tank there as well. So I'm very happy with that. So if we can get Haaland, again, a very good goal scorer. His physical contact as well. Finishing is 87 and offensive awareness is 85. So very happy with that. So young as well, 20 years old. So I think him and Pogba are the two that we should possibly look for. Let's have a look at the scouting. Oh, Milinkovic, Sal, Carl Walker, and Savic. I wonder how much he's going for. Let's just have a quick look. Well, we can't anyway. So 92 million and market values there. So, and of course, Barrios could be one that we could possibly bring in should we sell someone along the lines of Busquets. But for now, we're going to keep that going. We are still in November, so there's a fair few matches to go. We've got a few big matches. We've got Real Madrid coming. Then we've got, I'm not sure who that is, but then we've got Marseille in the Champions League away. So what we'll do, we'll end the episode here. Not the result that we wanted, but we're still in the mix to at least be in with a shout for the title race. And the game against Real Madrid, that's what we've got to focus on now, and hopefully we can get that win, and then we can start moving up the table. So remember, we're changing the game and taking over.